The Cardinals game has almost seemed like the home run derby instead of a playoff game.
Oh yeah, a lot of offense tonight in Milwaukee. Cardinals looking good, and looks like they may be in the World Series. Many people, including me, said the Cardinals season was over with about a month to go. In fact, I said, and I even looked in the archives to find it, it might be time to start making October plans, other plans for October. I couldn't have been more wrong. Fast forward to a little more than a month, and the Cardinals are one win away from the World Series. Game 6 of the NLCS from Milwaukee tonight. Top 1-0 Cardinals already. David Freese, ice cold. The 3-run home run off Sean Markham. Cardinals lead it 4-0 after a half inning. Top 2, 4-1 Cardinals. Rafael Furcal breaks out the fun stick. The solo home run extends the Cardinal lead to 5-1. Bottom of the inning, 4-2 Cardinals. Edwin Jackson facing Jonathan Lucroy. Lucroy, he swings a big stick of his own. The 2-run home run cuts the Cardinal lead to 1. Top 3, 5-4 Cardinals. Albert Pujols, he swings the biggest stick of them all. Jim Tan Laundry, got to keep it fresh. The solo home run gives the Cardinals a 2-run lead. Same inning, now 7-4 Cardinals. Alan Craig pinch hitting, base hit up the middle, scores 2 runs. Cardinals take a 9-4 lead. They lead at 12-6 in the 8th inning. Looks like they'll be popping some champagne bottles in Milwaukee tonight. It certainly hasn't been the start the Rams had in mind. Winless through the first 4 games of the season. Granted, the schedule hasn't been great. Ram opponents are a combined 10-8 on the season. That record will get a big boost today. The Rams traveling to Titletown to take on the unbeaten defending Super Bowl champion Green Bay Packers. Second quarter, only 3-0 Packers. Aaron Rodgers rolls to his left, finds James Jones in the end zone for the score. Packers take a 10-0 lead. Same quarter, Rodgers, not to Greg Jennings, but Jordy Nelson, putting the team on his back. 93 yards. Touchdown. Packers would score 21 points in the second quarter. They beat the Rams 24-3. The Missouri football Tigers got back on the winning track with its 52-17 win over Iowa State in Columbia on Saturday. The Tigers scored on its first 4 drives of the game to take a commanding 28-3 lead in the second quarter. Sophomore quarterback James Franklin accounted for 5 total touchdowns on the day, but the schedule gets a tad tough for the next 4 weeks. 3 of those games are against schools ranked in the BCS poll released tonight, including the Tigers' next opponent, 4th-ranked Oklahoma State.
This is one of those kind of game teams where last year was the same thing. We're a focused team. We're a real good football team. And when we're not, we really drop off fast. So I kind of think this team's a little bit like that. Now we're going to have some tremendous challenges coming up here with our league, which is great. It's just it's a great league, and it's a lot of opportunities. And we got a great team coming in here next week.
A look at the first set of BCS standings that are so fresh it's still even in the shrink wrap. LSU takes the top spot. Alabama is second. Big 12 rivals Oklahoma and Oklahoma State are 3 and 4 respectively. Boise State rounds out the top 5. Other Big 12 schools ranked in the initial BCS standings. Unbeaten K-State is 11th. Texas A&M is 17th. And A&M checks in at 24. The Missouri basketball Tigers open up practice on Friday for the 2011-2012 season. I got a chance to talk with injured forward Lawrence Bowers. He told me he would be redshirting this year and definitely be back for the 2012-2013 season. Bowers was supposed to be one of 7 returning seniors on this year's squad, but he tore his ACL in an inter-squad pickup game on October 3rd. The toughest part for Bowers and the rest of the team is not being part of a senior class he came in with 4 years ago.
When I tore it, the first thing I thought about was Kim and Marcus, Steve, Jared. Those are guys I came in, started my college career with, and I definitely wanted to end it with them, but I can't, but I feel like I'll still be a major part of this team, and I'm going to get everything I can from the sideline.
That was the worst. I was telling Steve the other day, it was the worst day of my college career. Yeah. Seeing his face, a loss, we get to bounce back after a loss, but seeing my brother, who I came in with, been my roommate every year until this year, go down like that was kind of heartbreaking. But, the mission doesn't change.
The mission Kim English refers to is winning a national title. Our NASCAR Chase Report is brought to you by D&K Collision. We're halfway through the 2011 edition of the Chase for the Sprint Cup, and Columbia's Carl Edwards leads the point standings. Let's take you back to last night at Charlotte Motor Speedway. A strong night on the track for Edwards. He started third, got a bonus point for leading a lap and finished in third place. But the big news happened with 18 laps to go. Four-time defending Sprint Cup champion Jimmy Johnson gets loose. He would finish 34th. Matt Kenseth would go on to win the race at Charlotte. Kyle Busch finishes second. Edwards in third. A look at the chase standings after 5 races. Columbia's Carl Edwards sits on top with a 5-point lead, followed by Kevin Harvick. Matt Kenseth moves up to third. Kyle Busch is fourth, and Tony Stewart is in fifth. Not pictured as 4-time defending Sprint Cup champion Jimmy Johnson. He fell to 8th place and is now 35 points back after his 34th place finish. It's that time of the week again for you to pick our Wall Street Insurance Group High School Football Player of the Week. Here are the nominees from Week 8, the first week of district play. Play number 1, we go to Mocaine, where South Calwa's Conrad Kemper airs it out for Ben Seitz, 80 yards. On the touchdown, he says, "See ya, defense." Play number 2 to Jefferson City High, where the Jays' Michael Washington's straight Dwayne Bowen comes up with a juggling catch. Play number 3 to School of the Osage, where the Indians' Jared Edwards is straight Reggie Bush, and we're talking USC Reggie Bush, not the pro version. The nice moves to get to the end zone for the touchdown. Log on to connectmidmissouri.com and go to High School Football Central to cast your vote. We'll show you the winner tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Couple scores to pass along. Blues lose to the Ducks 4-2, and Missouri Soccer beats Oklahoma 5-2.
And the Cards are still 12-6 in the bottom of the 8th.
All right.
Not enough sports puns, though, tonight. I think a little more Reggie Bushin. Fun stick was...
we talked about a few sticks during that baseball game.
Lots of big sticks. All right. Thanks, Jeremy. We'll be right back.
Right back.